Hello and welcome to the episode of Sports Cat with Coach Rob. Today I have the brothers Jay and Sree, who I had the opportunity of coaching and training, about 4 or 5 years. So, how you doing, guys?
Good.
All right, so we'll start with you, Jay. So what's going on with you right now?
Nothing. I'm just like I go to a school like nearby, so I'm just playing basketball and football there, and yeah, I'm just still playing basketball. It's fun.
Okay.
I play CHS 9 and I play tennis.
Okay. So, favorite sport? What's your favorite sport right now?
Basketball.
So, what inspired you to want to play basketball when you was younger?
I don't know. I just remember like whenever we used to live in Maine, so we had like a basketball hoop outside, so like I used to play on that a lot. And then whenever I moved here, it was like a lot more competitive and it was more challenging. So I think that's what like sort of drew me in to play.
Okay. What's your favorite sport? Tennis or basketball?
Basketball.
Still basketball.
Yeah.
So what inspired you? Actually, 'cause I knew you like tennis also. So what inspired you to want to do both?
Tennis, I mean, like, my mom just wanted me to try a new sport, and then I decided to try it out. I liked it, and then I kind of continued from there. And for basketball, I just watched my brother play, so that's when I started.
Well, tennis is funny you say that because tennis, when I was in high school, my uncle told me to play tennis up my footwork. So I started playing tennis, and my defense for football and basketball got better. And then me being a competitor, I actually started liking tennis. I started playing it competitive. I mean, I could beat the average person, but I couldn't beat someone that's been playing for a while. So I did enjoy that, and so that's a good sport. So, all right. So outside of sports, what do you guys like doing?
I just like going out with friends, just hanging out with them. And then I mean I don't like studying, but it's something I have to do. So.
For me, I like playing video games, like Madden, 2K, stuff like that. And also hanging out with friends and like going and playing sports with my friends too. Yeah.
Okay. And back to sports. So, if you had to give any advice to any younger athletes that's coming along in sports, what would you give them?
I think like just don't get like deterred from having a bad game because everybody has bad games and like obviously you're gonna get down on yourself, but like don't quit because you have a bad game.
Yeah. For me, it's just like whenever you're going through like for example for me for tennis, if you're like down like 40-love in a game, like still be able to like think to yourself that you're gonna win this game and like kind of like have a positive attitude and like believe in yourself whenever you're doing it.
And that's true because I tell people mental is so important when it comes to sports. Big.
Yeah.
So, what kind of advice would you give the coaches that's like coaching the youth? From your experience, them different coaches.
I think like just mainly for like people that are like really tall, like at a young age, like does not play them at like center immediately because like a lot of people that I hang out with, like I'm like the same height as them now and they only have like center skills, so that they're just like not as good. So.
Yeah. For me, it's like what was the question again?
What kind of advice would you give to a coach that's coaching the youth?
For a coach is whenever you like play a sport, don't be like too strict on an individual play. Cause like if you're like so strict on like running an individual play, like if you're to like run like 5 out, like don't only run that play. Like give a little breathing room to like the players so they can actually like do what they're good at in the game too.
And it's funny that it's another thing you said that because as a coach, we continue to learn, and that's one thing as I got older, I learned not to be so strict on things and let them have more freedom. And then also, give them a set, but give them freedom to play basketball. And I've seen better results, and I think that's why our team is like doing a lot better now, So I truly believe that, and to your point, I agree, because you never know how tall they're going to be. So I know from experience how I hit a growth spurt. I know how guys that was taller than me, shorter than me. But the thing is that I learned both skills, so I truly believe that, understand that. So Sree, so what's your goals in the future? I mean, you 5-10 years, what do you want to do?
Honestly, like something like it. Like I'd like to like volunteer for like sports activities and like at the same time I'm like kind of interested in computer science job and like maybe doing like some like real estate here and there maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be a doctor. I mean, like I'm on the path there right now. We'll see how it ends up, but like as of right now, my goal is to be a doctor. And then like for the sports aspect, I want to stay involved in sports. Like I play basketball, even though it's not like as competitively as it used to be. I'm still on the team, and I think like in the future, like signing up for like rec leagues and stuff is
Alright, so we're gonna play a little quick game. I'm gonna say one thing and you guys gotta say what comes to mind fast. So like if I say peanut butter, you may say jelly.
Yeah.
Okay? So NBA.
LeBron.
Man, I'd say LeBron.
That's fine. That's fine. So you gotta say March Madness.
Dude.
Baylor.
Okay. John McEnroe.
What?
John McEnroe.
Macaroni and cheese.
He was my favorite tennis player, John McEnroe.
Oh.
I threw that in there. So, alright, NFL.
Tom Brady.
Gronk.
Okay. So who's your favorite athlete of all time?
I'd probably say LeBron. I mean, that's what I like looked up to since I was younger. I mean, like, it's just like how he kind of overcame struggles when he was younger to like being like how good of a player he is now. It's like something that is interesting and like really great.
For me, probably Tom Brady because he was like an underdog and nobody expected it to like a 6th-round pick, like pick 199 to be like greatest player of all time.
And he's coming back for another year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm not a Michigan fan, I'm a Buckeye, but I give him so much props. He just staying in great shape. So,
Yeah.
well, thank you guys, and it's a pleasure seeing you guys again. Thanks again for another episode of Sports Cat with Coach Rob.